just wanted to show one of my older engraving machines. This is a Pantograph engraving machine, a Gravograph TX3. Really quite old, but still a very robust machine. Probably more commonly known in the past for engraving trophies and awards and things like that. But it's also got its uses for jewellery, you know, just straightforward flat pendant engraving or maybe slightly domed. So I still like to have it in the workshop because I do myself still engrave some trophies and larger items. So it's a manual machine. Some of you may have seen them before. This is not my first Pantograph. I actually had a slightly smaller machine, which is a Mastergrave, which I might do a video on as well. But I just wanted to show you briefly an overview of what this one does. What I do like about the manual Pantograph machine is, although it is a machine, you are still in a way feeling the pressure that you're applying on the metal. It's obviously not the same as hand engraving with gravers, but you do still you know, get a little bit of contact with what you're working with, which I quite like that, which you obviously don't get on the CNC or laser machines. If you haven't seen one before, it's quite a simple concept. You have your type, just move that, or your copy, which you can put on here and position it correctly so it's central, and then your piece of work will go on the vice drawers here. This is quite a big clamp here. Like other engraving machines, you can also get adapters. That's a watch one, a pen one over there, different adapters, a curved item one, and you can remove them and exchange them much as you can on modern CNC engraving machines. But these, I'm not sure if they're reproduced anymore, but you often see these machines come up for a few £100 used on eBay, so I just thought it was useful to show you a little bit of what they do. Yes, the principle is you have your type on here and you trace over it. If I've got that tight, you trace over it here, and at the same time you apply pressure on your metal and it will engrave that copy across onto your metal. You reduce it by certain numbers to make it the right size for whatever you're engraving on, and that's a simple concept really. In the past you've kind of been tied by what type you can buy and what you've bought, but you know, if you're quite clever with something like either 3D printing or can produce your own copy to sit on here, then you would be unrestricted in what you could trace across onto your metal piece. This bit does come off and is replaced for me with these rotary clamps, and that's what I can use with cones like this, different sizes for when I'm doing cups and things like that. That works rotary there. You have to turn it manually for each position, for each of your letter or each part of your pattern that you're engraving. But I have to say, I still love this machine. It's massive and it's incredibly heavy. It was a bit of a job to get it in here. I will be making some more videos on this machine just to show that it can be used as a simple and jewellery engraver, and they will be up soon on the YouTube channel. So if you also want to see machines like this alongside the CNC and what other machines I'll be overviewing, then subscribe and we'll do some more videos for you soon.